Good evening, everyone, and welcome to yet another exciting session of Candid Meena. So today we have, one more actress who is in a very big deal of trouble. It is Tamannah Bhatia, and we'll be talking about as to what exactly she has gotten into this time. And also, there is some sort of a deal or offer between Lawrence Bishnoi, offering to Salman Khan. So we'll be talking about as to what exactly that is as well. And also, Ambani is looking to buy off Dharma Production, Karan Johar's. So many things are happening, and even now we have Israel. They are very active with many of the Hamas leaders being assassinated. Each and every day. So a lot of things are happening in the world as well as in India. So it is over to you.
Yeah. Welcome, Gloria, and welcome, Bharti. Very nice to have all of you joining us in tonight's session. So there's lots of things happening now, and we'll start off with the story on Tamannah Bhatia. Now, everybody knows that Tamannah Bhatia has become popular with just one song, which is Aaj Ki Raat, And what they do in Bollywood is that they take one dance and then they ask people in social media to do the same dance and make it viral. Now, this woman, is known to, strip and show her body, in most of the movies that she does, and she has no hassle over that. And also the fact that see in this song Aaj Ki Raat, she wears barely anything. It's minimum. She goes down to minimum. Now, every time she's called for an interview, you have these people who whitewash her. People like Beer Biceps, and there's another guy also who call these Bollywood actors. The moment they are in trouble, these people call her, people like Beer Biceps, and they start talking to her in a very cute way, flirt with her, joke with her. And she also comes, suited and booted, which means not even one part of her skin will be shown except for her face, to show that she's, such a goody girl. And then what happens is that the next 1 hour is spent in whitewashing her. So this is the same thing that happens with other Bollywood actresses as well. So now, again, as we come up with another case in which Tamannah is involved in money laundering, I'm sure now Beer Biceps and the other guys may be fighting tooth and nail to get her interview, because now they have to prove again that this woman is, every time a case comes against her, whether it's an app, the app scandal, or whether it is this money laundering scandal, their job is to rescue these actresses and show us the Sati Savitri look. Fortunately, they don't wear what they usually wear when they are called by the narcotics people. That is crumpled kurta, oily hair, and all that. So here, at least, this lady comes in a shirt and a pant, which where she covers herself. And as Gloria says, yes, she's flesh exposing. What else? Yes. And her, what you could say, claim to fame was with Bahubali, where she came as one of the heroines, and where she acted with Prabhas. And what happens is, again, see, there also, Bahubali is also about more about the exposure of women, and the whole character depends on the male protagonist, And so there's KK who says that Beer Biceps should ask her, "Aapko jail se dar lagta?" Then he will get a thappad, KK, Salman Khan movie style. So now actor Tamannah was questioned by the ED in Guwahati on Thursday in connection with a money laundering case probe linked to the HPZ token mobile app, in which several investors were allegedly duped on the pretext of mining bitcoins and some other cryptocurrencies. Now, the ED said the statement of this 34-year-old actor was recorded under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, PMLA, at its zonal office in Guwahati. And sources said Tamannah Bhatia received some funds for making a celebrity appearance at an event of the app company, and there was no incriminating charges against her. She was called earlier too, but she deferred the summons due to work and chose to appear on Thursday, they said. A total of 299 entities, including 76 Chinese controlled entities, in which 10 directors are of Chinese origin, while 2 entities are controlled by other foreign nationals, have been named as accused in the charge sheet filed by the ED in this case in March. The money laundering case stems from an FIR of the Cyber Crimes Unit of Kohima Police that booked various accused under sections of the Indian Penal Code, the Information Technology Act, for allegedly duping gullible investors by promising astronomical returns by mining bitcoins and other cryptocurrencies. Now, the police said the HPZ token mobile phone application was used by the accused to cheat the investors. The agency said bank accounts and merchant IDs were opened by various shell entities having dummy directors for the purpose of layering the proceeds of crime. These funds were fraudulently received for illegal online gaming and betting and investment for Bitcoin mining, it claimed. Now, here, friends, one thing I'd like to say is that, these actresses, what I find really surprising is that they have absolutely not even one centimeter of patriotism within them. Because, see, when they get involved in such activities, they know it is firstly against the country. Secondly, money laundering means it leads directly to other negative activities like drug dealing and trafficking of children and women. It's all related. So to say that women, when either Tamannah or Shilpa Shetty or the other actresses, they say that we are not involved in all this, and then very slyly they go in and show their faces, thinking that their glamour will get them some bitcoins. Now, see, when they do this to tell us that they are not aware of the the repercussions of these acts is something we cannot digest. In our history books, of course, Congress changed a lot of it and made Mughals the heroes. But in many of our history stories, we have read of famous women who were patriots, who fought for India, who kept their children behind them when they went into the war field and fought people to defend India. And who are these women? These actresses who come, and they sell India. They sell India to these, mafia, to the mafia. They have absolutely no sense of even a guilty conscience that what they are doing to the country. And every time they are caught in a scam, I mean, I think Shilpa Shetty has been caught in a million scams by now. And she comes with her loud, her huge, laughter and her, vulgar behavior as though nothing happened. Your husband has been selling soft pornographic movies. You've been caught in many other scams, including these real estate scams. And still you come around laughing, and then the moment Baba Siddiqui dies, you're crying like as though your grandfather passed away. So it's very strange how these women don't even have an iota, of love for their country. They come and they fleece the country dry. They make money through their fans. And then ultimately they cheat Indians. This is their philosophy. And then when you see them, at the airports and all, you think that they are people who should be emulated. Do you think you want to emulate people who are scamsters? Look at the way they have been called. This is not the first time that she's been called. She's been called for other reasons also. Tamannah Bhatia. And then when she comes on, interviews with either Beer Biceps or the other characters that are there, who are there to do basically the Bollywood PR, then they become Devis, they become Durga Devis, they become so good. It's just like they're talking about philosophy, they talk about spirituality, they talk about going to temples and whatnot. What happens when these situations come? Do they forget God? This is my question to them. I mean, they don't care two hoots whether India goes to the dogs. People say that, see, how does it happen that the younger generation are affected by what happens? It happens because this deals directly with drug trafficking. It deals with kidnapping of children and women and sending them to brothels and whatnot. So please don't tell us that these are not connected and that you are innocent women who are caught in such scams. So this is something the government has to take strict action. We are not going to have all these, Aaj Ki Raat being made viral and then telling us that this woman is someone we should emulate or the younger generation should emulate. So it's so disgusting when you see these people, dancing and gyrating, and who are the dance directors who do the choreography? So it is people like what's his name, Jaydev? It's Ganesh, isn't it? The person who does most of the choreography, the sort of vulgar movements that are taught. What is this?
See, yeah, Ganesh Hegde.
Yes, Ganesh. No, not Ganesh Agni. No, I'm talking about the other one. The man who lost a lot of weight and then put on weight again.
Yeah. No, I'm not getting his name. So, whatever.
Yeah, one second. Just give me a few minutes, Jyoti. Why I'm mentioning this name of the choreographer is I was watching some shots, raw shots of him showing choreography to Sara Ali Khan, and she was wearing something like a very teeny weeny shots, and he was showing
Ganesh
her.
Acharya.
Yes, Ganesh Acharya. So he was showing her some very, very vulgar movements, and she was doing all that. First of all, she doesn't have the figure. And secondly, she has exposed herself completely. And this man is showing her how to gyrate. I mean, is this what our movies have all reduced itself to? If you don't have an item number, people are not going to go to the theater? Yes, back to you. Jaydev, you were making some comments. Yes,
Yeah.
Ganesh.
So,
Thank you,
yeah.
Tamannaah.
Yeah, so the important point here is that these actresses are caught in these scams, endorsing these apps and scams. So shouldn't there be a strict rule in India that no actor, actress, or influencer, can be the role model for this sort of apps or scams, right? So why aren't there strict rules in India for this and strict punishments? When you have all these Bollywood celebrities endorsing this gambling apps and casino apps and everything, why are they allowed to do that? So because many people have lost so much of money in that. I do hope justice is served in this case and the laws are stricter than ever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, could you answer this question that Sylvia is asking? Sylvia is asking.
yeah, so bitcoins are cryptocurrency, Sylvia, that you invest in, just like you invest in stocks. This is also another financial
So
instrument.
does it provide you anonymity?
No, you can just invest in bitcoins, a portion of the bitcoin, or if you're so rich, you can purchase one
So
bitcoin.
what I'm saying is,
And
if it's bitcoins, you won't know from where it comes, what is the source. So is
no,
that
no, no,
no? Yeah,
no.
yeah. So that's
So
one of the reasons.
yeah, it's decentralized system. So yes, welcome. Many of these celebs get bailed or evicted from Bombay courts. Yes, is the judiciary here compromised? So they don't have fear of the law. That's the problem here, mainly, friends. And these celebrities, they know that even if they get caught in some case, they can hire the best lawyers, and the lawyers can find the loopholes in the law and then get them bail. Like what happened with Riya Chakravarti in the NCB case, and she got bail, and the NCB has not challenged the bail. So that's where the actors and actresses, they are not scared of flouting the laws. Yes,
Yeah.
we came to know that these actresses are called by the agencies, but what happens later we don't know. Look at Jacqueline's case. What happened to that case? Say a very good point. Also, what
Very
happened in
well.
the
Gloria, because
NCB case?
this is precisely the question that everybody asks. What happens after that? Because for a few days, it's only that. Then after that, everything is forgotten, and then Jacqueline Fernandez is, in this song, in this hip hop song with this what's his name, Baba, that guy who is in fighting with Honey Singh. So then what happens is they get lovely songs, and then let me tell you one thing. See, also another thing that I wanted to say is that I mean today I was just watching something, and continuously it was Virat Kohli's ad which was coming again and again and again and again. Okay, now we learned that Virat Kohli has moved to London. So what is this idea of Virat Kohli sitting there and giving us ads in India? So is he a part of the deal that all these Bunty Sajde and all have? Because they only show certain faces in ads, which is Alia, okay, or Ranveer Singh, or this guy, and then who's that guy, Jaydev? That the one who acted in that sperm donation. I forget his name because I'm so sick of watching his face. He comes in these travel ads, and
Aishman Khurrana.
yes, Ayushman Khurrana. Every drop of the hat, you have this guy coming, acting like a smart aleck, and throwing his weight. So these are some of the favorites that Bunty Sajde seems to have. People like them, cornerstone, because they have their obvious reasons. And Virat Kohli is such a favorite with these people. So again and again, I mean, I just wanted to switch off the TV because as it is, I can't stand Virat Kohli. And this guy was coming every 5 minutes in the ads. So what Gloria said is correct. Jacqueline is really spending her holidays abroad and doing a Hollywood movie with Van Damme. Yes, and Gloria says, what happened to these actresses who were paraded with oiled hair and kurtas in NCP case? What happened to that? What's the conclusion? Is anything happening or just to fool the public? So let me tell you, Gloria, here that after all this, two of the top officials of NCP were caught in scams. The very same people who had Yaneshwar Singh and his boss were the ones who hounded Samir Wankhede, and they were caught in scams. But, luckily we have very, very friendly media. We are talking about the mainstream media. They will never let you know, that there's something wrong with these Yaneshwar Singhs and the other people. They'll tell you that everything is hunky-dory. But the moment Samir Wankhede's name is heard, they all pounce on him like a leopard. Saying that, see, he's done everything wrong. His family has done everything wrong. His grandfather has done everything wrong. Samir Wankhede's whole family, has done something wrong. But nothing about Gyaneshwar Singh. They say that they were caught in a hotel in Ahmedabad with a woman. And then the other man, he was paying, money to bribe to get his son admitted to a medical college. So nothing about that, because luckily they have a very good mainstream media, supporting them. So, Gloria, your question, I hope that is answered, how the federal agencies protect themselves, because so far CBI has not even told us, not even a whisper about the Sushant Singh Rajput case, nor about the Disha Salian case. So what's happening? The people in the Calcutta case, some of the doctors are going to die because of fasting. What's happening? And CBI points out that, see, one small man, killed that girl, tortured and killed that girl. I mean, you have to laugh when CBI comes out with these conclusions. This very fact shows that CBI is so corrupt. And all these federal agencies can't be trusted at all. So let me just take a few more comments. Yes, are very appealing. Yes, the Bitcoins. And we talk about, yes, Ayushman Khurrana. Thank you, KK. I was initially approached when Bitcoins had first come into the limelight, but I was not able to understand the way it is operated. And hence, I didn't want to get into it. Please don't. And there is something else also called new bits or new coins or something. That's also there now floating in the Big Basket has started talking about that. Now, Virat Kohli is no longer associated with Cornerstone. But then don't tell me, Vasanti, how is he coming in every damn ad that we are watching? So he has connections. And we know what sort of connections they could be. Now, funny, the officers who catch them put little scams, but the celebs who got arrested need not worry anymore. Yes, because see, for them, especially for people like Riya Chakravarti and her brother and all that, they think bail is, like a honeymoon period. They can do very well, they can holiday, they can go anywhere they want because nobody is going to question them. If our laws were strict, if the judiciary were keeping an eagle's eye, things would be different. But it's not the case. Yeah, back to you, Jen.
Yeah, so coming to the next piece of news, friends, and apparently Salman Khan, it's regarding Salman Khan. And now, Mumbai police has informed Salman Khan that there's a WhatsApp message sent to Mumbai police, and in that WhatsApp message, there's a death threat to Salman Khan allegedly by the Lawrence Bishnoi gang, demanding 5 crore rupees to end the enmity. And so, if Salman Khan wants to stay alive and end the enmity with Lawrence Bishnoi, he must pay 5 crore rupees. If the money is not given, his condition will be worse than Baba Siddiqui's. This is what the message read in the WhatsApp. So, friends, I really don't, understand, and I don't believe that Lawrence Bishnoi is behind the Baba Siddiqui assassination. It is the real estate mafia of Mumbai,
Absolutely.
because Baba Siddiqui was doing very well in the real estate in Maharashtra, and he made a lot of money. And yeah, it is regarding something to do with the slum, this thing, right?
Yeah,
So
rehabilitation program. And it is the slum scam that's happening. They ask these people, the slum dwellers, to vacate. They make
yes,
properties on these lands, and then they
yes,
don't give anything to these slum dwellers. So they are minting money at the cost of poor people. So you can imagine what sort of conscience they have.
yeah. So this angle is being probed, and who are the political parties who are, aligning with these real estate people, right, in Maharashtra? So, certain media channels are investigating this very deeply, and we will have to wait and see if it comes, if some sort of exposure of the political parties comes before the Maharashtra elections. And I see that happening very soon, because the Maharashtra election is coming close, and we will see one political party or the other, pinning the blame and linking Baba Siddiqui and this real estate, company. So something
Yeah.
big is going to happen before the Maharashtra election. Yes.
So yesterday, the Navi Mumbai police arrested a key member of the Lawrence Bishnoi gang. The accused, identified as Sukha alias Sukhbir Balbir Singh, was apprehended in Haryana's Panipat and has been linked to an alleged plot to assassinate Salman Khan. Now, Singh has reportedly given a contract to other gang members to carry out the attack on the actor. Now, according to police sources, Singh had been in direct contact with his handler Dogar, a Pakistani based figure, to coordinate the planned attack. The gang had allegedly intended to use high powered firearms, including AK 47s, M16s, and AK 92s, smuggled from Pakistan to execute the plot. Now, Singh's arrest is the latest in a series of breakthroughs in a broader investigation into the Bishnoi gang's conspiracy against Salman Khan. Earlier this year, the Navi Mumbai police registered an FIR against 18 individuals from the gang for plotting to kill the actor. Now, the FIR followed a shocking incident of in which the members of the gang fired outside his Bandra residence. Now, Salman Khan, meanwhile, resumed Big Boss 18 shoot amid his threats. These threats, 60 guards are there to monitor him. Nobody is allowed to leave. Look at him now. He's working. He's so scared. Ye dara hua insan means he is now petrified. Now, the crew is under strict orders to remain on site until the filming of Big Boss wraps up, ensuring that everyone is accounted for amidst the intense security measures. More than 60 guards are present to monitor the area, and access to the compound is tightly controlled, requiring all entrants to undergo Aadhaar card verification. So this is what is happening in Salman Khan's case. And as you know, other people who are very petrified of this are also Shah Rukh Khan, who has refused to even go for the funeral or even visit Baba Siddiqui's home. Now, one thing you will understand: who gave the name King Khan to Shah Rukh Khan? It was Pakistan. And who gave this Bhai tag to Salman Khan? It was Pakistan. Is Shah Rukh Khan really a king? No, he is not. And is Salman Khan a bhai? No. From all the reports that we get from all the actresses, he's not a bhai. In fact, he's a playboy, is what we would all say. So then why is he called bhai? So this is all to give respect to certain actors. Have you heard any other actors being called bhai? No. Have you heard any other actor being called king? No. So these are all tags given by our neighbor, to make these people super, superhuman, and give them, an extra dimension. And if you look at them in real life, they are all puny, small people who have become old and now they become fossilized. Now, in fact, in one of the videos that went viral, Salman Khan could not get up from his chair. He had to really struggle to get up from his chair. So either he's very sick, or he's under depression, or he's under fear because of Bishnoi, and his threats, and we do not know what else. Is he, suffering from some sickness also? We do not know. So let me just take a few comments. Gloria says, it is to be believed there are 60 snipers, yes, in Lawrence's gang. And Aban says, I think even Amitabh Bachchan was advertising for bitcoins. Now, here, let me tell you one thing. Well said, Aban, is that, yesterday we told you the number of private, places, offices, office space that Amitabh Bachchan and his son are buying. It's like, they are buying chocolates. So many residential properties, so many private office property. So, my question to Amitabh Bachchan would be, how much money is enough for you to die a peaceful death? Because you're quite an old man now, and of course, see, once you reach a certain age, spirituality comes over, and then you start discarding things. You become, sort of distance yourself from materialistic things, and you become a little spiritual. But this man is getting greedier by the year. If you go to our video yesterday, you will see the kind of property that he's acquiring. So is this property also related to money laundering, is our question. Why are so many actors investing in property? Because already I think all of Juhu Beach is owned by people like Amitabh Bachchan and Kajol and Ajay Devgan and Abhishek and all of them. So if they've already bought up all the property around Juhu Beach, what are they going to do with it? I mean, ultimately, in Amitabh Bachchan's family, there are only few people, and that out of that also, two people have left. We're talking about Aishwarya and the daughter. Now, how many people are there? There is Amitabh Bachchan, there is Thaliwali Mami, then there is a daughter, and the son and daughter. So it's maximum, you say about 6 people. Are they going to take this property with them when they go to heaven? How much money is enough for these people? And why so much of real estate? So what happens is, here also, if you talk to people, what they say is they sell the property, and they cover up. So this is this is a scam that's happening, and our government is watching with open eyes. If the income tax people are not questioning these people, I'm surprised. If the ED are not questioning them, I'm surprised. Because every other day, including people like, these small Karthik and all that, who have just come into movies, are also buying property left and right. Sara Ali Khan is buying property. This girl doesn't even have a movie to, boast of, except for that viral dance that she's done with this Ganesh Acharya. I don't see her in any, wholesome role. So where is this money all coming from? Isn't it time that the government sent the income tax officers to each and every Bollywood home and found out from where this money is coming? Yes, back to you, Jerry.
Yeah, also don't forget the Panama Papers. So the
Yes.
Panama Papers is also where there's a lot of people like Aishwarya Rai, then Amitabh Bachchan named in those papers.
Yes.
So I really wonder what happened with the Panama Papers, and no one is following up, and so no media is also following up in that particular case.
Yes.
Yes.
In
So
fact,
friends, if you do that, yeah.
Please go ahead. Yeah.
If you do like our content, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Yes.
Yeah. Janvi also brought property, probably from the mother's insurance. And then you have Priya, welcome.
Priya, Gloria.
Wolf of the East Coast says officials are all getting their cuts on time so they don't bother. In fact, the question is now, actually, the question is, friends, is that, are these people really politicians, or are they real estate brokers these people who are posing as all these Siddiquis and this Imtiaz, what's his name, the man who was harassing Sushant Singh Rajput, the boy who has gone into
Khatri.
hiding. Yeah, the Khatri family. They were all into real estate. So are they really real estate brokers? Are they politicians? Are they mafia? We really don't know. Because, a very interesting thing that I need to discuss with you today is that I just saw it on social media, on Twitter, is that, the police was standing with the person who has killed Baba Siddiqui. And that man is saying, in a very simple way, he's saying, why are you all so bothered about Baba Siddiqui? Do you think he was a good man? He was killed because of his crime. So he's talking about it so openly, and the police are also standing behind him. And whatever this man is saying, he's saying it very logically. And he's the one who is one of the alleged killers of Baba Siddiqui. So if any of you are watching, who are on social media, please do go to that interview with this one of the alleged killers who's talking very openly about this saying that Baba Siddiqui was not a good man. He had so many scams to him. So this is also very interesting. Things are coming out in social media very fast. So we're not even able to cope with all the news that's coming. Correct, ma'am. More like crooks. Our politicians are criminals. Yes, Imtiaz Khatri. I don't know. And who's protecting Imtiaz Khatri? The man who's done the maximum damage. Where is he? Nobody's speaking about him. And then when you talk about Paramveer Singh, he's getting all the protection. They say that he's, got a promotion also, and he's got a good job. And where is this Waze? So it's everything. Everybody is protected, and this is what frightens the common man the most. Yes, back to you, Jerry.
Friends, that's all the news for today, and we will see you tomorrow once again. Until then, Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Hind, Jai Shri Ram.